Perfect.
All right.
What's up, people?
What's up, party people?
Yeah.
I'm Johnny Juicebox.
I'm Mikeshake.
And this is... What the fuck are we filming?
Filming Frieren.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Mike's new to anime.
Yes, Mike's new to anime. We got season 2 of Frieren.
We did do season 2 of Frieren.
Yeah. I was surprised it was that short.
I remember there had been a lot of conversations before the season came out about how long it would be.
Okay.
Because a lot of people were like, well, if they do another season as long as the first season, there won't be enough for a third season.
Okay.
And I think they kind of wanted to give the Golden Arc, which is supposed to be like the big arc,
Okay.
or the Golden Land Arc,
Okay.
which is supposed to be like the big arc right now.
Okay.
It's the one that everyone says is like the best arc of Frieren.
Okay.
So,
I wonder why that is.
well, I guess we'll find out
Yeah.
next season.
Yeah. Yeah, because we had to wait, 4 years for this one?
I don't think so.
The first one came out in 22, wasn't it?
Did it?
Yeah, I think
It
so.
was. Well, it started in 22. That's probably why it doesn't feel as
Sure.
long ago.
Sure.
Because I probably remember it more in 23.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know. It was only like a year and a half.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, just about 3 years.
But usually things don't get approved for a second season until after the season is over.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right. I do like how they kept the same voice actors, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mallory and Stark and
Yeah.
Fern.
We got to meet Mallory Rodak.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a hell of a conversation with Mallory Rodak. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were probably one of the first people to go see her.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe one of them. I definitely wasn't the first.
No.
But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was behind someone.
Yeah.
I think so.
I know you were behind somebody for that, for a couple of them.
Michelle Rojas.
Yeah, that was it.
Who
Yep.
voiced Shion.
Yep.
In that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, really?
Yai and why am I blanking on this dumb name?
No idea.
In Another World with My Smartphone.
Oh, okay.
Isekai Smartphone.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because that was the one where that guy had that big board, wasn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
because she also did One Piece voices.
Yeah.
Which I feel like almost
Is that what that was, that board?
Yeah.
That guy
That
had?
was all like autographs. From,
Yeah, I was going to say that thing
Well,
looked pretty fucking professional.
I think you only saw the back
Yeah,
part,
yeah,
right?
that's the only
Because
thing.
the front part is, like, when he took it off, it's actually, like, a 3D wood carving of all the characters from One Piece.
Really? Well, that's pretty fucking badass.
And he's like, yeah, I've been going and getting it signed by every One Piece actor I could.
Mm-hmm. Did he make it?
I don't remember if he said he made it or if his friend made it, but
Okay.
he's the one who had a really long conversation with
Oh,
him.
yeah. I mean, you were fucking waiting forever. Like, come on, guy.
I managed to end up second in line
Yes.
behind that guy.
Yeah, yes, you did. You hadn't been waiting for that for Michelle for at least a half an hour.
Well, I mean,
Literally, just
I was
waiting
also-
for that guy to be done.
I was also just very fascinated by this guy anyways.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, this guy has the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Sure. I hope they have that this
I
year.
think he had like 40 autographs
That's
on that
fucking
thing.
awesome.
It was nuts.
Awesome. Professional. He had to went to Minnesota, Minnesota and Chicago.
I would love to go to a Chicago one.
Yeah.
Well, KitsuneCon this year has Justin Cook, which doesn't mean a lot to you, but like people who used to watch anime back in the day will remember him as the voice of Yu Yu Hakusho,
Okay.
and everyone else will remember him as the name that pops up on almost every anime as the executive producer or director.
Oh, really? No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think he does voice acting anymore. He just does, like, behind-the-scenes work.
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming to Chicago?
He's coming to Green Bay.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why don't we go?
I
What's the date of it?
think it's next month.
Oh, next month.
Yeah. That's kind of why I was like, well, it's really close after WrestleCon, and
yeah, you wanna kind of save up some funds.
Yeah.
Who else is coming to that? Do you know?
That was the only name that I saw on there also,
Okay.
and that's why I was also...
Yeah, we're not going to go for one person.
Well,
Sorry.
At that point, they had only announced one person, and I haven't checked since.
Okay. Well, we can check it out. I mean, we may.
That's like the big anime-specific convention.
Is it really?
In the area.
No shit. Okay. Yeah, we can check it out.
Yeah.
Was that a Rush?
I don't actually know where it is. It might
It's gotta be.
Rush.
It's gotta be a Rush.
It might
that
be
big ass
Rush.
floor.
Oh.
That open floor. Yeah, just have to park at Lambeau.
Yeah,
fun. Yeah. So we watched Frieren, dude.
We did watch some more Frieren.
Yeah. I was gonna say we definitely did not have an announcement yet for Mad X, so I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I've been going in.
Yeah, I have. I've been checking.
They keep saying it's coming back. I just haven't seen any announcements. Although, I don't think they made announcements until after KitsuneCon was done already.
Is that
last
right?
year?
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember when I
So
sent
I think
you.
because it's usually in it was in August or something, wasn't it?
Mad X?
Yeah.
Yes, that was in August.
So that's the end of convention season.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I remember that's when I sent you that thing with Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we gotta go.
Yeah, they had probably just announced that.
Yeah, he announced it on his Instagram. I think.
And we only got tickets to that thing I think a month ahead of time.
Oh yeah, that was perfect.
So
perfect.
I'd say June, July.
Yeah,
we'll probably start
getting. I hope so. Oh, that was fun.
I would love to go back to Mad X. That was a cool
time.
That
was fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
Saw a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of, not to say I'm kind of bummed out, but I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't watch Frieren at that time. To see that.
And I kept telling you to.
I know. And, it's like, fuck, I should have met the voice actress of Frieren, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The voice actress of Frieren.
What's fun is, the more stuff we watch, the more you're gonna, pick out.
Yeah.
When we watched Trapped in a Dating Sim, and you were like, oh, this is the guy that voiced Stark.
Yeah. How do you like the character arc of Stark in this? The season,
well, I think
specifically.
We get a continuation of his cowardice character, but he's the least annoying coward character I've seen in a while.
He's a fucking badass, dude.
He's a very normal trope.
Yeah, is that right?
In anime, yes, you have the cowardly badass.
Okay.
Well, they're usually a badass, but in a very specific way. You've got Krillin, who's the strongest Earthling.
I don't know what that is.
He's in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
He's the strongest Earthling,
but
he's the weakest character in the show because he's the strongest Earthling.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of like a trope then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's usually you have a guy who is always there.
Okay.
A great example also is Usopp from One Piece.
Okay.
Usopp is a normal guy. His entire power is that he is the best at shooting. He is a sniper, and he can hit anything as long as you give him a weapon and a proper distance.
Okay.
He can hit anything.
No shit.
But everyone else around him has crazy powers and could easily destroy him.
Okay.
But he keeps showing up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the joy around these characters.
Right.
The difference is Stark is super badass.
Yeah. Yeah, he's showing his confidence now.
Yeah. Although I wouldn't say he's an overpowered badass. Because we also see Stark continually get wrecked throughout the season.
Especially with the four-sworded demon.
Oh, what did they call him?
I don't remember. He was fucking great, though.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
Yeah, that was fun.
That entire fight was cool.
I think I audibly gasped when Stark got stabbed by his arm. Stark is going to die. Nope, he didn't.
I was like, there's no way Stark dies.
I was like, no fucking way. No way.
I mean, at least not at this point.
Right.
Stark's gonna die to this schlub.
Yeah. I thought that was a really cool fight scene in this season.
Yeah, I think the fight scenes in this were really cool. It's one of the things I've always said about Frieren is I think the fight scenes are really cool, even if there's not like a lot to them.
Yeah. They did. The only thing I didn't like is that they cut away some of that this year.
What do you mean?
In terms of like the dragon fight.
Oh.
Like they showed like one bit of it, and they even like the one with the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with like the birds.
Yeah.
They never even showed that.
Yep.
They just like
showed them.
literally.
All right, we found them,
yeah.
and we wrecked these
yeah,
birds
yeah,
off
and it's like,
screen.
fuck, man, I wanted to see that, but I guess I mean, I get it. It's not necessary.
I don't need to watch them wreck a bunch of birds.
Right.
But,
Yeah, I mean, right.
At a certain point, it's like we know these.
Yeah,
these aren't a threat to our main characters.
Absolutely
this
not.
Is just
Absolutely
a thing
not.
they're doing for money.
Yep.
We don't need to see this.
Yep. How did you like the scene not only with the four-sworded demon, but the other two going against Fern and the other mage that we saw last season? I think Mallory, I think her name was. Not Mallory Rodak, but...
Like the
two
last
demons.
season?
No, this. Remember? They had the scene in the woods where they were fighting, and then the demon fog, the monofog.
Oh.
Yeah. How'd you like that?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I thought that was great because they never showed that before.
Yeah.
They really never showed that a demon that can float. And they kind of go into detail about that's all they did.
That was the one where they're like I thought you said that like demons can only use like one type of magic or whatever, and she was just like, well, I mean, you have to like you have to train to walk.
I thought that was cool. That was a little bit of lore that we got.
Mm-hmm.
Is that they used to roam the skies and now they really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've been seeing this pop around.
Okay.
Where people have started to kind of be like, yeah, but like, it's a problem. Like, demons are a problem in Frieren.
Okay.
And I figured I should bring this up because it's a conversation I've seen pop up a lot.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is that it's a problem anytime they have an entire race of people that is inherently evil.
Okay.
Because whenever you have something like that, it makes it really easy for fascists to latch onto it. So there's a large
Jesus fucking
group
Christ.
of people, a large group of fascists that have been latching on to Frieren.
Okay.
Recently.
Where did this come from?
And been like, yeah, we want to do a genocide because the people that like we hate are the same. The people that we hate them for the same reason that Frieren hates demons.
Okay.
So like,
could you please specify?
No, not for YouTube.
Okay.
But these are Nazis.
Okay. Wow.
Nazis are really liking Frieren lately.
Wow.
Yeah.
That has come out of nowhere.
It's not, though, because it always happens to anything that, like, has an inherently evil race of people.
Okay.
So, like, this same thing happened to Lord of the Rings in the 40s.
Okay.
When J.R.R. Tolkien released the book, and he had to explicitly come out and be like, no, orcs are not Jewish people. That is not what this is meant to be. You guys are just fucking Nazis. Leave my shit alone.
What?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't want to get too into it. I mean, so the Nazis they like demons?
No.
So they're clinging onto the demons that are gonna kill the human and
No, they're saying that we should be like Frieren and get rid of the evil groups of people in our society.
Oh, okay, I see. So fucking craziness. Okay.
Yeah, just, psychotic people who are evil.
Yeah, okay. Wow. I would have never thunk. Wow.
Yeah.
Were you? No, I'm not gonna. No.
it's been a conversation like continuously on YouTube. Now,
Really?
I've also seen some of these people use it to be like, and that's why solo leveling is better than Frieren,
Oh,
which
Jesus Christ. Here we
I'm
go.
like, I'm done with this conversation, guys.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
So there's a slant to it then.
It's like, it's a true thing because it's been happening, but like, some people have been using it also for that.
Okay. Wild. Wow. I did not expect that.
Yeah, it's
I
like once I
would have
once I heard it, I was
never
like,
thought.
oh yeah, like that does tend to happen, but
Wow.
you know,
Okay. Well, they'll take anything and run with it, eh?
of course they will. They're
Wow.
Nazis. They just take shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, I don't know where to go from there, but sure. Wow.
Needless to say, I don't think that's what this show is saying.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's just a fantasy show.
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's a show about a mage. And
I do tend to
an elf.
dislike the inherently evil race trope because I find it lazy.
Okay.
But
So do you find it lazy in this writing?
we'll see where it goes.
Okay.
Because I want to find out more about demons in this series.
Okay.
And I think that's more of where this is coming
Now, are you
from.
talking about in the anime or in the actual manga?
Well, either.
Do you think the anime is going to go that deep?
I think from everything I've seen, apparently the anime goes deeper into things than the manga does.
Okay. Okay.
It's incredibly,
Okay.
it's incredibly accurate.
So you want to understand why the demons were there in the first place?
In future things, what I want to learn more about how demon society works.
Oh, okay.
How demons work as a group of people.
Okay.
In a non-lazy way.
When you say that, what do you mean?
Well,
In a non-lazy way.
I don't want it to just be like, oh well, they just work that way and that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I want a detailed explanation of how society works for demons. I want to know why they end up like this. I want to know how like the family units work, how their children are raised, and
Do
how
they have children?
Yes, we see that they have that. Like there are demon children, and that's why I'm kind of like I wanna see how this. It would be one thing if they were like evil spirits that possess things and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean
that would make it a little bit different.
Yeah,
But
I mean
they're
throw a
an
demon
entire
on.
race of people who are seemingly intelligent, and like I want to see more. What?
Okay, so when you say that some things are like that, do a lot of anime do that? They kind of skim it over and then they just leave it?
I feel like sometimes, not necessarily anime. I feel like in general, sometimes fantasy does this.
Okay. So this is just not even an anime question. This is just a broad generalization.
Oh, this is what I want to see from the future of this series. In the future of this series, I would like to find out more about demons and how they work as a group of people.
Okay.
Because we've seen like younger age demons. We even see like in this one, like there's like a kid demon.
Yeah, a child, yeah.
And I want to see, is this like nature versus nurture? What is this? What is causing the demons to be this way?
What are causing the demons? In general.
I don't think they're something that's caused by anything. They're just a race of people, it seems like.
Could be.
They're just a race of people that eats people.
Yeah. Okay. So why would there be? I mean, obviously there's a king that was slain by the band of heroes.
Is it a demon king or a demon lord?
I thought it was a demon king.
I don't remember. That's why I'm asking.
I think it's the king.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I know sometimes they're used interchangeably, kind of.
Yep. And so why would there still be demons if the demon king is dead? That's always my question.
Well,
I get it.
Unless they genocided the entire group of people, I would say.
Right. I mean, but what? I mean, we're just going out of context here. Why wouldn't the band of heroes eliminate them all? I mean, that's kind of what I'm surprised about. Is that
I mean,
they're
it's
still
for-
going into the Northern Plateau and they're still killing demons. Why would there even be demons to exist?
What I kind of assume happened. This is a lot of the stuff where I'm like, I want them to explain shit.
Oh no, I completely get that.
I need them to answer questions about as we find out more information about how the world is. I need them to answer questions.
Yes,
like
but what my concern is that we know nothing yet, John. There's been 36 episodes, and we know nothing yet. I mean, there's only going to be a couple more seasons, maybe.
We don't know
maybe.
that.
I mean,
The
because
manga's
you said
still ongoing.
because the manga's in pause right now, right? Because the animator is sick.
I think that might have ended.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I know there was a hot second where he was like, I'm gonna have to take 6 months off or something, and I think that might be done now.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I would love to have that go into the lore. So my question is,
although I also feel like Frieren doesn't necessarily need to go too deep into the lore, but it needs to go deep enough to where we understand why things are happening.
Now, in the other anime that you watch, have they done that or no?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the type of story that they're going for.
Okay.
And with a series like Frieren, where it feels very global, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of characters in a lot of places doing a lot of different things.
Right.
It feels like we do need those kinds of answers.
Okay.
Now, if it was a story that was just very specifically about like this group of people and it doesn't have all that going on, I don't think it would be as big of a problem.
Is there another anime that you've watched that's kind of like Frieren? That's more of the fantasy Tolkien type?
I mean, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of Frieren, the problem I have is that I want these questions answered, but I find it difficult for these questions to be answered within the story of Frieren.
That's where it's going to be
because
hard.
Frieren, while it is a large globe-spanning type story, like big travel, every long periods of time and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like a very broad story.
Not at all.
It's a very simple story and a very personal story.
Yeah.
So, on one hand, I want these questions answered, but on the other hand, I feel like it doesn't necessarily need it.
Yeah, because that was going to be my follow-up question: is if that's not answered, are you going to be very upset?
Maybe not, but I feel like it'll be more difficult for anyone to defend this show from those kinds of arguments.
Okay.
If they don't start giving a reason for why the demons are inherently evil, other than they're demons.
Yeah. And what? And my, I mean, this is not a badgering, but if you do learn about the demons, what are you looking to learn?
Just like
in terms of what do you? Is there a thought that you have?
I want to see a flashback of a demon to their childhood.
Okay.
I think that's specifically what I want to see.
Okay. So what are you wanting from that though?
I just
to learn
want to
from
see
them?
how demons work as like units.
Okay.
Like as
so like
groups
as
of people.
So as like a society.
Yeah.
Okay. So kind of like the four sword demon. Obviously, he had insights to the future.
And also the the four-armed demon guy.
Yeah.
I want to know more about him because he looks different from any demon that we've seen.
He does. He very much does.
So how is he related to these other people? Do demons just keep getting weirder and weirder the older they get, or what?
Absolutely have no idea. Do they age? Because really, I mean, demons shouldn't age.
I don't know. It depends.
I mean, in lore, you're just a demon.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Because, traditionally, Japanese style demons are a little bit different from Western style demons.
You go on about that. I have no idea.
Traditionally, Japanese demons would be like Oni.
Oh, yeah.
My understanding of them is that they're more physical beings than spiritual beings.
Okay.
They're more monsters than
Mm-hmm.
like
Okay.
ghosts,
Sure.
I guess.
Okay. I see that helps with Dead by Daylight. I had no idea what an Oni was. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah. You know.
Well, they're like big. Another word they often use for Oni is like ogre.
Oh, okay.
Like sometimes they translate Oni to ogre in English.
Okay.
It's a bad translation, but it happens.
What about the demon that the hero from the South? They killed each other, remember?
Oh, that guy.
Yep. The other guy was.
Is that a demon?
Yes. Yes.
I just heard them described as like the Seven Sages.
Yeah, he was, I think, the undercast of the Demon King.
But I guess he was all
he was the
fucked
second
up
in
looking,
line,
so he was probably some kind of
because I think he was in second line with the Demon King.
Huh.
He was like an apprentice or something like that.
Like a second in command type thing.
I think so.
Oh, that's a pretty normal thing for these kinds of stories.
No, I mean,
I feel like this is a very like JRPG story.
Okay.
A lot of Japanese fantasy kind of revolves around this.
Really?
I feel like.
Okay.
Like that's why Frieren, it feels like it feels very new, but it also feels very traditional in the sense that all of these stories revolve around a party of heroes who are going to kill the Demon King.
Okay.
And usually the Demon King has like a group of 4 generals that you also have to fight, or a group of 7 generals, depending on how long they want this shit to go on.
Sure. Yeah, because we were talking when we were watching Arya, about if they're ever going to show that the Demon King fight.
In Arya?
No. Frieren, smart ass.
I want to see the Demon King attack Arya.
Yeah, I want to see something happen, please. Fuck, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Something happening? Okay.
No, I don't like stuff to happen in my head.
No. God forbid, right? Anyway.
I don't like it when things happen.
Yeah, God forbid something happens in a show. For 13 episodes.
Lots of things happen. It's all fucked up cats and boats.
Sure. Yeah, lovely. So what did you think about that? I thought that was a good allusion into Himmel the hero.
Do you think they're gonna have to fight the Demon King again?
I thought the Demon King is dead.
That's why I'm asking. Do you think they're gonna have to fight him again? Do you think are they gonna show up and they're gonna find there's a new Demon King?
Maybe.
Or the Demon King secretly survived.
Oh, it's gonna be like the fucking Emperor again. Where he gets thrown down a chute and he survives.
Yeah, they did that in the book a lot better.
What's that?
The Clone Emperor arc.
Really?
Yeah, because they actually explained things. They didn't just say,
that's nice.
Suddenly, for some reason, the Emperor is back.
Sure. Yeah, kind of like Rise of Skywalker.
It's almost like J.J. Abrams isn't a good writer.
Yeah, God forbid, right? Fucking bum.
Just take his pens.
Oh, please.
Let him make movies, but take his pens away.
Speaking of J.J. Abrams, did you listen to that?
No.
No, it was very good.
I was.
It was good.
I think I was watching Arya.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry, buddy. Yeah, that was a rough one.
I was too busy watching Arya the animation to listen to the Cloverfield radio drama.
It's literally just the first movie.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be more than that.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. It's a lot of the fan theories too that they incorporated in it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Talk about a good marketing fucking team. That fucking Cloverfield before it came out. What a marketing.
I feel like that was the age of good marketing though.
Yeah.
Because they had that crazy Dark Knight marketing thing.
Yep.
And fucking what was that movie?
What?
The Paranormal Activity. The Paranormal Activity marketing was crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you had to get 1 million pretty much I think it was like 1 million likes or something like that they had back then on Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that website.
They're like it was the whole email us to bring it to your city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I get to see that movie.
Did you? You lucky bastard. I was in Michigan by that point. I didn't get to see it in theaters.
I lucked out. I got to see the first Paranormal
There
Activity
you go. There you go. That was before Oren Peli got big. Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
That's the director.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he get big?
Well, I mean,
Or did he just make Paranormal Activity movies?
He had a part in, I think him and James Wan both wrote, what's the name of that movie with Josh? Insidious.
Josh?
Yeah, Josh, the dad.
Ethan Hawke?
No. Josh, the dad, guy who plays Ed in Conjuring.
Why do you keep saying Josh, though?
But that's his name in the.
It is? I didn't know that guy had a name in that movie.
What, in
I didn't know
Insidious?
Yeah.
The dad?
Yeah.
That's his name is Josh. 100%.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember he goes back and in the second Insidious.
Is it not Jeffrey?
No, it's Josh. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he helped write with James Wan. Yeah. Cool. Anyways, so what did you think about that thought of the Hero of the South?
Oh, I liked that whole little thing.
I like that too.
I thought it was. I love any time where somebody tells like an old story and then it flashes back to Frieren being there and
they
like,
do
knowing
that
more about
a
it.
lot more this season.
It's my favorite thing
A lot
the
more.
show.
A lot more. Almost every episode has that.
Because the thing I love about the show is the entire concept of how time moves on and stories change.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about what happened, it's about how people tell the story afterwards.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I love the most about it.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the best scenes, I mean, we can go away from that. Are we done with that demon with the guy?
Sure.
South, I mean, we can talk about more about that, how he actually saw the future with them all.
Well, the minute they were like, oh yeah, and he fought this demon for 3 days and they killed each other. And I was like, oh, you mean the hero fought the demon who can see the future for 3 days and that? And I was immediately like, well, the heroes had the power to see the future, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how you counteract that, is if you also see the future.
Right. Yeah. I just love how uninterested Frieren is. I just love how her whole thing changes, her whole character arc.
Well, imagine like you met somebody at one point and somebody comes up and is like, hey, remember this? There was this guy and he did all this stuff, and you're like, yeah, I knew that guy. And it wasn't that cool.
Yeah. I do like how they showed that there is a different hero than Himmel.
I think it's
I really like that.
And that's the hero of the South, right?
Yes.
That's what they call him? Is he related at all to the other hero?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The other elf hero?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't go into that at all. They just kind of introduced his character arc in one episode.
I assume not. They don't mention anything about him. No. It's just...
No. So...
But I remember they have the statue of the elf and another guy. Yeah. And I couldn't remember what that statue looked like, and I couldn't remember if that was the guy.
I don't think so.
So there just have been lots of heroes in the past. And Himmel, the hero, is just the most recent one, and he succeeded.
He did. So what did you think about the episode? I think it was episode 9. I think either 9 or 8, when they're in the winter environment, and then they slay that the fight with the monster up in the mountains, the wolf-like monster.
That was the last episode.
Was that the last episode?
I think so.
Was it?
Where they were hunting the wolves.
Actually, no. That was the 9th episode, because remember they were in the boat by that time. Or was that the 10th episode? I can't remember.
I think that was the beginning of the 10th episode.
It very well could have been.
The first half of the 10th episode is them showing up at the town and being like, oh, well, we're low on funds, so let's go and and hunt some wolves.
And so what I really liked about that...
It's that town that, like...
Yeah, it's just a trading town.
Well, it's the mining town, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And everything costs a lot more money because the miners are really rich. Yeah. So they're like, well, let's go hunt monsters, because if the prices are this high here, then all the money that we get will be a lot more, and then we can go to the next town and buy cheap.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what I liked about that is there was a scene that when I think Frieren is still sleeping, but obviously she had to get woken up by Frieren, is when the sun rises with the blue crystals.
Yes.
I really like this. I like that scene because Frieren says, the humans are going to destroy it, so it doesn't matter. So look at this as you can. And then she goes back down the mountain after putting up the aura, and they said that they're not going to do that.
Yes.
That is a huge thing.
Because the guy specifically says that way we can protect this for future generations.
That I think is going to prove.
Ooh.
That is going to prove huge in our and I think in our series coming forward. I really do.
Well, I think a part of this is like Frieren has an idea of what humans are like and how humans are.
Yeah.
And I think a part of this entire show, the purpose is to kind of challenge Frieren's views on everything.
Everything. Every single thing.
Kind of like, you may have lived forever, but you're still not the smartest person.
Oh, absolutely not. You have no idea how humans feel.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, even with Himmel the hero, she didn't care. She didn't care with her original party.
Yeah.
But now you can see the character arcs in terms of, I think that was in the early part of the season. I think it was Stark that said, "Why are we even doing this with helping out the towns?"
Yep.
And Frieren is the one who says it.
Yep.
That we're here, and Fern.
Frieren says it because Himmel said it to her.
Exactly, and it's resonating.
It flashes
with her.
back to her saying the exact same thing to them.
Yes. And that's her resonating with that.
Yeah.
That's her understanding that now.
Because this entire story is about Frieren looking to recontextualize the journey and the things that she learned previously by redoing it.
Absolutely. So, that's right. I can't spoil that. Never mind.
What?
No, not even a touch on that.
Wait, what can't you spoil?
The Dark Tower. I can't do that.
Oh,
I can't do
Dark
that.
Tower.
Yeah. You
I was like,
you haven't finished.
What do you know about Frieren that I don't?
No, I know nothing compared to you, Johnny. I know.
No, I was just
no. It just
did you start reading the manga?
No, I did not. No. I probably should. But
it's. I like the manga.
Yeah. Okay. No, I think that's it's. In terms of Frieren, I think she's trying to right her wrong. That she was a part of the Band of Heroes, but did she really even want to be a part of the Band of Heroes?
I really liked the scene where he brings them across the lake for a book, and she's like, because he's like, I want the hero.
Oh yeah.
Left
in
a
the
journal.
Canoe. Yeah.
And she remembers, it shows the scene of him you can tell that she doesn't necessarily know what happened, but we all know because he took that notebook and we see him writing in it, and then we know he was keeping a journal, and then he goes into his bag to look for it and he can't find it.
Yeah,
and we know he forgot his journal there.
Yeah, because we were wondering what they were doing, waiting out the storm, in the cabin in the mountains. So
I forgot that was on.
That's okay.
Oh, it'll turn off automatically in 5 minutes.
Cool. So. Nice. So yeah, I think it's a good reflection.
Yeah. And I like when she's looking through it and he goes, "What's in it?" And she goes, "It's nothing. It's just the minutia of day-to-day living."
And I think that resonates with her now. That minutia of day-to-day living.
Yeah.
Because she did it for 500 years.
Yeah.
Or however old she is.
She's got to be more than 500 years because she said she's been training as a mage for 500 years.
Right.
Or was it 1,000? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I think that was last season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it was you fight like a mage who's only been training for 50 years.
Right.
And she goes, no, I'm a mage who's been training for 500 years.
So what were some of your favorite parts of the season?
Oh, I've already gone through a lot of them.
Have you really?
Oh yeah. Like I always like the little things, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The parts that really hit me in this one were like the part with the journal and like the Stark asking the question and them telling them.
Yeah.
You know, that stuff.
Sure. Yeah. Any fight stand out?
I mean, like the forearm fight. What was that guy's name? It was like Revolt something, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Like Revolte?
Yeah,
or something
like that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I thought that was pretty badass. That was a 2-episode fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. Like, all right.
And we get to see another character that came back. That's also a thing I like, is anytime old like characters we've already met come back.
Yeah, we actually had 2.
And they have the part where she's like, well, if you need a priest, I can come with you. And she goes, oh, no, we don't need a priest. And he's like, we could have used a priest.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, yeah, but we should keep that space open for Sign.
We think we're going to see Sign again?
Of course we will.
Yeah, I think so.
Either that or we're going to find out that Sign died a horrible death off screen.
I hope not. Frieren ain't, that show doesn't do that kind of shit.
No, not yet.
Better not. Fucking better not, dude.
It's like, oh yeah, Sign went off to find his friend and died from the same thing as the friend died from.
Right. That'd be awful.
That would be awful.
Yeah. Any bad parts that you noticed?
Not this season. No? Only it was short.
Yeah, it was only 10 episodes.
It always sucks to me when anime is only 12 episodes, and it especially hits hard when it's shorter.
Yeah, especially compared to 26.
It's one of the reasons I'm always like, there's no point in watching a Netflix show, 'cause it's only 8 episodes, so nothing's gonna fucking happen. And it's Netflix, so half of every episode is just going to be them like restating things that happened, because Netflix only writes terribly. Fucking terrible shows on there.
Yeah. Did you watch Stranger Things season 5 yet?
Nope.
No.
I haven't liked Stranger Things for like 3 seasons.
Did you watch the last one with Vecna?
Yeah. That was the first one I've liked since season 1.
Okay.
And it was hard for me to get into it.
Okay, that's fine.
The reason the reason I keep watching them is because Savannah wants to watch it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have given up on it after season 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought season 2 was pretty good.
Yeah. I thought the mall was cool.
Oh, the third one?
Yeah, but I just like malls.
Yeah. It's an 80s trope.
That's why I'm just like, I don't think I'm actually liking anything in the show.
Right. Okay. So I think what I would like to do, I would like to get your thoughts on it. I don't think we should introduce the ugly. I think what we could do instead of that on a series basis is that we can do like thoughts or theories, or what your thought is on this type of thing. Any thoughts or theories in this besides wanting to know the demon lore?
No.
None? What about spoiler alert?
I don't have any thoughts or feelings outside of the same things I had last time, really.
What about the end, though? Spoiler warning.
Well, at the end, the post-credit sequence, we get Denkin talking about going to the Golden Land and how there's a big bad demon that's fucking up the Golden Land.
Yeah.
Took it over a long time ago. Mm-hmm. I think they say 25 years or something.
Yeah.
And we know that's just telling everyone we're going into the Golden Land.
Yeah. So what do you think about when the guy said basically is that we're going against Seti?
Against what?
The elf, pretty much queen.
Oh.
So remember he said that?
Well, they're going against her because because she generally doesn't act on anything.
Okay.
So if they're going to go and fight that thing,
Mhm.
it's against her orders. Because her orders are generally just defensive,
Mhm.
probably.
Okay. Do you think there's anything more to that?
I don't know.
That's why this is a thought or theories.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I think she is a character that doesn't see the point in getting involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what that means.
Do you think
that to get involved, because that's kind of the issue she kind of sees with Frieren, is Frieren gets involved in all this stuff, and she's does magic, but it's not the important, powerful magic.
And we see that a lot this season.
Yes.
We see that more than last season.
More and more we see useless spells, and I love it.
Yeah. Perfect pancake flips.
Actually, that is the most useful spell I think they've introduced in this entire series. Yeah. Anyone who's tried to flip a pancake knows.
It's a pain in the dick.
It sucks, and I hate it, and it's not worth making pancakes.
No, I agree. Yep. What was another one of the grimoires this season?
I
just remember that one sticks out.
That one stuck out to me because it was the last one, I think, in the.
Yeah, because I think it was the guy with the bridge, right?
Yeah. And then like they have a flashback of him building the bridge.
Yeah.
That was that's the other moment that I liked a lot.
Yeah, with him bringing up the logs.
Well, when they come back. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you can stay here tonight. I'm going back home." And they're like, "Wait, you're leaving?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going back home." And he just goes up the hill, and there's a big village. And he goes, 200 years is plenty of time for a village to start.
Yeah. See, she doesn't understand that. She still doesn't get that. Even with the 8th episode in, she still doesn't get that.
I don't think it's that she doesn't get it. I think it's that she just doesn't think about these things, because why would she?
Yeah, I agree.
She doesn't view 200 years as a long time.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not a long time to her.
No, it is not. Yeah, so she has to put that into her thoughts.
Man, what are some of the spells? Wasn't there one for, like... Was something with knives or something?
Boy, I don't know.
No,
but there are a lot of useless ones that she sees as useless.
It's not useless, but it's like things that are like you don't need a spell for that.
and I always like it too. It's kind of like a trope that
I remember because it was the one that I think they said that's probably the most useless spell yet, and it was a spell for perfectly saying tongue twisters.
Oh yeah. She does that in the 9th episode.
Yep.
Yeah, when she's getting thrown around by the.
Oh, that's the part I forgot.
What?
But that's the part that like.
Are we gonna go back to the good?
The part that hit me the most.
Really?
Out of anything in this season.
Are you talking about that stupid tongue twister that she put in there?
Nope, it's the flashback when she's like, why can't we just help these people? Why do we have to accept something from
Oh,
them?
yeah, that's a good one.
Because Himmel always accepted payment. And he goes, well, why? That's not very heroic. Why would Himmel do that? And he said, because we're heroes.
Yeah.
And that means that people shouldn't owe us anything or any gratitude.
Yeah.
They should just, be helped.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's why he accepted anything, even like the old trade register book that nobody uses and can use or anything.
Yeah, because he used that as his journal.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just accepts junk from people. That way he can at least be like, well, they paid me.
Right.
So they paid me, so they owe me nothing.
Sure. Right. That's what's cool about it.
And I also thought it was funny, I think it was earlier in the season, there's a part where they're looking at a statue of Himmel and he goes, wow, he really nailed this pose. And they go, yeah, I've heard there are over 100 different poses.
Yeah. I like that subtle comedy that they have there. It's fun, isn't it?
It's Himmel just seems like such a fucking character.
Yeah. I hope we get more of Himmel.
We will.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of the
Do you think
crux
they'll do
of the series, I would say.
Do you think they'll do any spin-offs of the series?
I kind of hope they don't.
No. Do they usually do that in anime?
It depends.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm new to anime. I have
know.
no idea.
So recently, there has been a wave of spin-offs.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because, I say spin-offs, but it's more like legacy sequels, I suppose.
Okay.
Because it's literally I think 2 major series currently have running manga where the lead character is the child of the previous series.
Okay.
So, I think it's Yashahime, which is the Inuyasha sequel, and then Boruto, which is the Naruto sequel.
Oh wow. They really, strayed far away from the name, eh? Wow.
They had a joke for Team 4-Star had a joke where they were talking about have you seen the One Piece sequel? And they're like, yeah, I just don't know how I feel about Boofy as a main character.
Love it. It's so lame. Holy shit. Boruto. Oh my. Boruto. Are you fucking kidding me? I hope they don't do a spin-off with this. No. Mm-mm.
I think if they did a spin-off,
we don't need it.
I think it would lessen it, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we're already getting flashbacks.
I don't think this is the kind of series that benefits from a spin-off.
No. Absolutely not. No. What are your thoughts on... Oh, my... I just lost my train of thought.
I do know Mushoku Tensei, which is a really big light novel series, also has a spin-off that's currently running.
Okay.
The original one is Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, and it kind of went through the story and it ends with him dying of old age and stuff.
Okay.
And it's all about this guy. It's basically, it follows him up until he's, I think, 25, and then it kind of cuts to the end of his life.
Okay.
And then there's now a series called Mushoku Tensei Redundant Reincarnation, and it's literally just a slice of life series that is everything after the main plot of it, and in between, it's just him and his family life, basically.
Okay. Cool.
And it just keeps getting worse.
Okay. So basically, we don't need another one then. A rerun? I don't think so.
I don't think we need more Frieren, for sure.
No.
I think that one benefits because it's it's a series where he kind of fought for that family life the entire time.
Sure.
And finally, he's getting it.
Right. Absolutely.
So we get to see all the characters finally be kind of happy.
Sure. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Any other thoughts or theories that you want to talk about?
Not for this one.
No?
What did you think of this one? As someone who's new to anime.
The season?
Yeah.
I thought it was very good.
Yeah?
I did. I liked that. I mean, like I said in, Call of the Night, I think I love lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we get a lot more lore in this.
Yeah.
The only thing I did not like is that they changed the fucking ending music and they changed the theme music.
They always do.
I fucking hated that opening theme.
Every season of anime gets a new opening and a new ending.
Don't like that. That is the only opening credit scene, John, in any show I've ever watched that I haven't fast forwarded through.
Really? Even Mirage?
What is Mirage?
From season 2 of Call of the Night.
Oh, well.
Because that one's really good.
Mirage is at the start?
Yeah.
Maybe that. Maybe it's something about anime. See, I'm new to anime. Maybe I really like the opening themes of anime.
Well, it depends, because some of them fucking suck.
The ones that we've watched, I really liked them.
I also, not a big fan of season 2's opening.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
Trapped in a Dating Sim, I actually saw on a list of anime opening themes that you never skip.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I did. I mean, I watched the first couple.
Because
it's
I
enough.
actually really like that one too. Because I think
it's kind of
as it goes, it's like just very cool.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's something about anime openings. It's.
Well, the whole point of it, the opening of an anime, is to like get you really excited for the upcoming show.
Yeah.
So like,
right.
If it's a slower show, you'll have like a slower opening. Sure. Like we'll probably talk about the opening in Aria. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I actually really like how they do the opening in Aria. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I do too.
Because you don't see that very often. Right. But we'll talk about that when we get to Aria.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean going off.
Depending on the type of series it is, you'll have like a really upbeat or a really downbeat song to get you into the mood for the upcoming show.
Right. And that's what this season does. I mean, it's a lot shorter, so you're going to need more pep in your step. You're going to need a lot more upbeat shit.
I guess, but I wouldn't even call this upbeatness.
I mean, at the end, it's
I think I watched
the crescendo.
I think I watched the opening for this season once.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck this.
No.
Because I really liked the Frieren opening.
Oh, yes. Oh, you better believe it.
I was sad we didn't talk about the opening for... we should have a running thing where we talk about the opening and closing of each anime.
We could.
We should.
We could, throw another thing on there.
And we also always have the part where we ask you what you think about it, because you're new to anime.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I thought this season was good. I did. I mean, I thought that it could have hammered on more things, but I think we'll probably get that in next coming seasons.
I think... as someone who knows nothing about what's coming up, only about the Golden Land arc, which is the best arc of Frieren.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I think that I think sadly we'll lose Denken. I think it's a lose. I do.
I kind of expected us to lose Denken at some point though, because of just how Denken's character is.
Mm-hmm. He's an older man.
He feels like the old man who's going to... Well, it's spoilers for a completely unrelated series that they're not making more of the anime now. So you're not going to see the rest of it if you watch the anime anyway. Yeah. But... are
you really going to spoil an anime for me?
I'm going to spoil a light novel. The end of a light novel series. Okay. Book 19.
Holy shit.
Actually...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a novel, so the 19th novel, or 18th novel, I guess, technically, of how a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Okay. There are two old characters that are old man characters. They're old soldiers, and they've been in the series like the whole time, and finally they sacrifice theyemselves in a giant fucking explosion to save the kingdom. And they're both like known as like, oh yeah, they're these old men and they're old warriors, and they used to fight each other because they used to be on opposite sides, but now that the kingdoms have combined, they're like on the same side, so they have this rivalry going, and they have this whole thing, and they're just like, well, we're going to sacrifice ourselves for the kingdom and just set off a giant keg of gunpowder and blow up the fucking fort when the enemy comes. Which is against all the orders they were given, because they were told to like slow them down, but not at the cost of your own life.
Right.
They just go and blow themselves up.
Wild.
So they're like at the funeral, and they're just like, well, since they decided to go and like ignore orders, how about we just erect a giant fucking mausoleum and dedicate them as gods of war and drinking? And he's like, yeah, they were pretty serious guys, they would hate that. So they end up doing that as like a whole thing, and they're like, yep, we punish them by revering them from now on.
Right. Well, that sounds fun.
And it's like, oh, it's a sad moment, but like, because it's this character, it's these characters that I think they get introduced in like the fourth or fifth book.
Oh, so you're reading them a lot.
Like 13 novels, you know these characters, and finally they die.
Yeah, that sucks.
Which you're like, they're old men, they're probably gonna die at some point, but
I mean, at least they go on and blaze a glory, I guess.
Yeah, that was their
Yeah.
their thing, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh man, our king's gonna hate us for
Right,
this."
right, exactly. Go out the way they want. Yeah. Cool.
But it's you know,
Mhm.
I'm so sad that series isn't gonna get more. But the anime wasn't that good.
Oh, that's a bummer.
The books are really good, but the minute I read the books, it was before the anime was even announced, and I was like, "Oh man, these are great. I wonder if they'll make an anime of this." And I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna make a really bad anime if they make an anime of this."
Right. Why is that?
Because it's a book series, and the entire book series is about how this guy becomes king, and it's all paperwork.
Oh god.
So it's all him doing paperwork and like explaining his policies and explaining like the political treatises that he's basing his policies on and stuff. And they made an anime of this.
Yeah, that'd be a tough watch.
And they made it goofy and silly, and it's kind of not in the books.
Yeah.
It's I view it a little bit more Game of Thronesy almost.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It's not like dark,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also not like goofy, light, haha,
Mhm.
all the time.
Right, right.
It's kind of like oh man, he did a really cool thing, but it's like a political thing, so
Right.
it's like
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
it's
Right.
cool on paper, but
Right.
it's not
Right.
like cool.
Mhm. No, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So the whole time I was like, this is a great series, but it's not going to translate well to anime. And then they announced the anime, and I was like, well, let's see what they do.
Right.
Obviously, they thought they could do this.
and it wasn't good.
I didn't think it was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I want more of it because the story gets really good.
Yeah.
Like it turns into like we don't even get introduced to the main villain in the anime because we only get the one double season, I think.
Okay. That's it, eh?
Yeah, so it's 24 episodes, and I don't think the main villain shows up until the 9th book.
Okay.
And he's not even a villain. Villain is the wrong term. He's an antagonist.
Okay.
He is the king of a small country, but the way they kind of describe him is he's almost like a Genghis Khan type,
Okay.
where it's like, yeah, he's like, he meets him and he goes, that guy is going to be an issue because we both come from entirely different places of political thinking, and then like it literally cuts to a chapter through his point of view, and he goes, I don't want to fight that guy because he comes from an entirely different realm of thinking. I feel like if I fight him, he will do something that I will have never even thought of and never would have had a chance to think of.
Right.
So it's turns into like these two people who have their own ambitions that are like fully opposed to each other.
Okay. That sounds cool.
And so it's like, oh man, the antagonist, I actually really like him as a person. Like he's really interesting and cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like like our main character has to fight him pretty much.
Okay.
Like it's put into a position where they're going to butt heads.
Okay.
So the whole story kind of turns into like, when are they going to butt heads,
Right.
and how is that going to happen,
Right.
and where is it going to go from there?
Sure, that sounds fun.
And it's a really great novel series, but like,
Right.
doesn't translate well to
Sure.
TV.
Not everything does.
Yeah,
Yep. Not everything does.
not everything should have to.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
Sometimes a book is just a book.
Right.
I was confused when I heard they made a manga of it too, because
Okay.
I was like, it's not a very visual series.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if it's about policy, that isn't very
Like it's very much about policy,
beautiful.
and the entire premise of it is like, because his whole family died and then he got pulled to another world.
Okay.
So like he gets pulled into another world after the last of his family died. So they're like, well, surely you have family like waiting for you on the other side.
Right.
I feel so bad for taking it. He's like, honestly, I don't really have anything for me there.
Right. Okay.
So it's very much about finding a family and holding on to that family, and like building a family and protecting it is kind of the entire theme of the story.
Cool.
So it's very much about him. Like as a king, he never gets. They outright say like early on, he's never remembered as an amazing king himself.
Okay.
What he's remembered as is somebody who knows how to find people and use them to the best of their ability.
Okay.
So
and what's the name of this?
How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's a very good series.
Nice.
Anyway, this is...
Yeah, you are way off.
We're way off.
Yeah.
I've been re-listening to those books.
It's on your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can talk about it, but who do you think in the end will be the main villain?
I don't know if there has to be a main villain.
I mean,
I think Frieren's kind of the villain.
Do you really?
At the end, I think Stark's going to have to kill Frieren.
Do you really?
No. But I think that would be really
No, but yeah, I don't think that's possible.
No, but I'll just say shit. That's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't think this is a series that...
You don't think that there's going to be a crescendo?
I don't think this is a series that needs a villain. There will be an antagonist.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be Seti? I
do.
do.
Yeah, because she's already an antagonist to Frieren. Mm-hmm. And that's why Frieren is like, I don't want to go interact with her. Do we have to do this?
Right. Do you think that she's going to prove a bigger part, though?
Like, is she going to destroy the world or something like that? I think that would lessen it, honestly.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think any type of antagonist that is a world threat would be...
Right. Yeah, because we really don't have one.
It would ruin this series.
Yeah, because we really don't have one here.
Yeah. We shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's not what this is about.
Right.
This is about what happens after the story is over.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Frieren is about.
Yeah.
At its core.
Yeah.
Is how do, after these horrific events, after all of this trauma and like heroism and everything is over, how do we move on?
Yeah.
And that's very much what I feel like this show is about.
Right. Yeah, and the obstacles in the way.
Right.
You know, like with the demons and the birds and the dragons and helping people.
Well, sure.
You know, those are the...
I think the main antagonist is probably nature.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that scene when she says with the crystals, the blue crystals, that the humans are going to destroy it no matter what. Mm-hmm. And when that gentleman says that we're going to keep it, I think that's going to prove leaps and bounds for Frieren's mentality.
I think part of the reason why she smiled when he said that is she's like, yeah, you will.
Yeah.
But eventually somebody won't.
Yeah. Because
she's seen so much change and so much go by that she's like, yes, this is a fleeting thing.
Yeah.
To her, she's been around for so long that even the landscape of the world is a fleeting thing.
Absolutely. And I just think that's going to prove so true for Frieren.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, you know, humans aren't here forever like you.
Mm-hmm.
Do they live forever or do they die? Like, how did her...
I guess it depends on what kind of elves, because like, Tolkien elves are immortal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They don't die.
Yeah.
Until they choose to die,
yeah.
I think. Yeah. Or it's not that they choose to die, it's that they choose to, like... Or... So, like, Tolkien elves are immortal, I think it's, like, for as long as there's magic in the world, but the magic from the world is fading in Lord of the Rings.
Right.
And that's why all these elves are leaving to go to a different place where the magic is stronger, basically.
Yeah. So how did Frieren's master die?
I mean, she's a human.
Yeah. Was she? I thought she was an elf.
Mm-mm.
No?
No, she's a human.
Mm. Okay. Cool.
Because I'm pretty sure they imply that she just died of being an old person.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Or I guess natural causes. I died from being old.
Yeah, dead from old age.
Died from old.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
No.
No?
No.
No, I think you should watch
I don't think you would have watched this if you didn't already like Frieren, and if you already liked Frieren, I think you'll like this.
I think so too. Yeah.
So I I don't even feel like I need to tell you to watch it at this point, because I assume you already did.
Yeah, it's the second season. So.
If you're watching this, you probably already watched the first season, and if you watched the first season...
you probably already watched the second season.
Probably already watched this.
You're probably done.
Especially at this point, where...
Oh, yeah.
Like, it already came out week to week.
It did. How do anime fans like that?
What?
Week to week.
I think most of them like it.
Yeah.
I've met a few who, like, always wait.
Okay.
So they can,
so they're done?
Because, like, usually in anime, it's only, like, 12 episodes. Yep. I think it usually comes out to, like, 3.5 to 4 hours. Okay. So, like, you can sit there in an afternoon and watch a whole fucking anime.
Yeah, right.
Like, sometimes I'll be gaming and I'll just throw, like, one of these on in the background and it'll be done before I'm done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I have to choose something else now?
Yeah, you do.
I'm not even done gaming.
Yeah.
Or it's like, man, I should probably go to bed. This show ended.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Holy shit, the show is done.
It's like, oh, there's the sun. I better go to bed.
All
right. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it a watch.
I'm sorry, I don't have a lot to say about Frieren, because just like Frieren, it hasn't really changed a lot.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's just
continuing to be good.
Yeah.
Did you know that Solo Leveling didn't get nominated for anything for its second season, really?
Why is that?
I don't know. Apparently a lot of people thought the second season was better than the first season, and the second season made me not like Solo Leveling anymore, so I'm kind of confused by that.
What's nominated?
Honey Lemon Soda got nominated for something. I know that. Honey Lemon Soda was a really good rom-com from... Well, maybe not rom-com, just romance, probably, from last season. Romance drama. Yeah. It's a very good one.
Is that on Crunchy or is that on...
Yeah. Witch Watch got nominated, I think.
What is that?
Witch Watch.
Okay.
Which is, I think, a rom-com about, like...
Witch?
Well, it's like a world where there are witches, and then there are, like witches get familiars, and once your witch is familiar, you're, like, tied to the witch, and it's about a guy who's an ogre, who has ogre family.
Fucking Shrek, eh?
and he becomes his childhood best friend's familiar. Oh. So it's kind of like a rom-com about them.
Okay. So
it's very goofy, like, comedy.
Okay. Cool.
Generic Kowloon Romance, I think, got nominated.
Is this just all for Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, is this just specifically, this is just anime?
Yeah.
So no Call of the
Night? I'm trying to remember what. Call of the Night Season 2 got nominated for Mirage.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, should win.
Yeah, because Mirage, I don't care how many people say how fucking good the Demon Slayer soundtrack is. It's not as good as the soundtrack for Call of the Night. I'm sorry.
I don't know what Demon Slayer is.
And the fact that Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider didn't get nominated for anything related to music is fucking insane to me.
I don't know. No idea.
Like, whoever was nominating and didn't pick that, fuck y'all. Y'all don't know anything about sound design.
I guess not. There's always one of those.
That was insane.
There's always one of them.
Like, we'll watch it at some point.
Sure.
I figured you wouldn't want to watch it this time because you were talking about wanting to watch something shorter.
Sure. Is that longer?
It got a double season.
Oh, did it?
So, it's a 24 episode.
Cool.
I think it just ended.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a month or two ago.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, well, thanks everybody.
Yeah.